At Follow, we have always been a church that believes in vision. People give their time, their energy, their passion, their finance, and their hearts when they are gripped by a Spirit-led, God-honouring vision to see Jesus made known and for people to come to know Him in deeper ways. It's no coincidence that God has placed us right here in Officer and in the greater southeast region of Melbourne, and we believe that He has and will continue to call together a group of people who are passionate in seeing Him lifted high over this region. There are so many people moving into this corridor every single day of the week who don't know Jesus, and that continues to present incredible opportunity to share the gospel, bless our community, and disciple people, and to live as the light of the world in this region. We believe that Follow will be an influential church in this region for decades to come. With that in mind, our oversight team, our elders, in consultation with our management team, the deacons, have been prayerfully seeking God for a vision for the present and also for the future. Throughout each of these seasons, the ongoing ministries of the church will continue to be developed. We've broken the vision down into three parts. The immediate, which is 2017 and 2018, the intermediate, which is 2018 to 2020, and the long term, which is 5 years plus. This vision is fluid as we want to continue to be guided by the Spirit in any decisions we make, but we believe it's a vision that He has given us, but will also require from us great commitment, passion, and generosity to see something bigger than ourselves come to pass. It's a vision that's achievable with God's help, but it will also require us to step into the realm of faith, knowing that we will be fully dependent on God. We believe that we will look back at this vision in years to come in awe of what God has done in and through us. In our journey so far, God has proved Himself to be faithful beyond our wildest expectations. And as we continue to honour Him, we believe that He will continue to bless the work of His church and the local expression of it here at Follow. This vision will further develop Follow's 5 key focuses of Bible teaching and training, discipleship and leadership development, fellowship, mission, and generosity. In the immediate future, 2017 and 2018, we see it as a season of consolidation. It's a time to strengthen our current ministries to ensure that they are sustainable and fruitful. It's a time to encourage our present leaders and to raise up more. Part of this includes clarifying leadership roles for our deacons and elders and ministry leaders, and we're working hard to grow our pastoral care process. We want to be the most welcoming church on the planet, but we also want to be brilliant at pastoral care, sharing life together and carrying one another's burdens. The area of fellowship will be a big focus in this season, seeking to foster deeper relationships with one another. One of these areas will be in our Table Builders initiative that will bring our community together regularly, over lunch, in homes, to encourage deep, intergenerational and multicultural relationship in our church. In this season, we're also believing that we will have plans developed that will raise finance and that will commence stage 1 of a building project on the land that God has so graciously provided us in Officer. We're really excited about that because we don't see our building as our vision, but we do see it as an important resource to help us fulfill our vision long term. It'll be a place of worship, discipleship, and mission. A place where we gather together to learn from one another, where we train, equip, and send leaders, and where we meet needs in our local community. We want our community to want to come to our building, and we see it as a place that will be buzzing 7 days a week with activity from both our church and our local community. Our intermediate vision from 2018 to 2020 is a time of building and seeking new opportunities. We will commence and complete stage 1 of our building, and we'll start to make plans for further mission in the future. One exciting part of that mission will include further church planting in the Southeast Growth Corridor. Missiologist Ed Stetzer says that church success is measured in multiplication of churches and quality of disciples, and this is certainly consistent with the methodology of the early church. We think it's a great yardstick of success for us as well, and rather than thinking about what we can keep for ourselves, the best case scenario for us is sending away some of our best people to pioneer new works in regions that desperately need Christ proclaimed. So, in the intermediate future, we want to develop a church planting internship and strategy, as well as start conversations with other local churches regarding a church plant. This will lead to building a church plant team who will start regularly gathering together to pray and seeking God on a new church location. In this season, church planting won't be the only exciting new initiative happening. We'll also look at additional staff, developing a short-term mission trip, running a church camp, and increasing our missionary support from 2 to 6 local and overseas missionaries. Our long-term future, 5 years plus, is all about building, equipping, and planting. In this season, we hope to commence and complete stage 2 of a building project with the community parts developed more fully. With that completed, will come opportunities for community programs to commence right here in our building, potentially including ministries such as a community cafe, counselling centre, food bank and other initiatives as God leads. In this season, we will aim to identify and train a new church planter to plant our first campus in approximately 2022, somewhere in the southeast growth corridor of Melbourne, between Cranbourne and Warragul. In 8 to 10 years, we see a second campus being planted in the southeast of Melbourne, so that within 10 years, we are one church in 3 locations. This will again require great faith and time spent developing and sending another church planting team. Each of our campuses will remain campuses until such time as they are strong and sustainable, and then they'll become standalone churches, remaining in close relationship and partnership with Follow. This is such an exciting possibility, and we can't wait to hear the testimonies of many people who've come to know the Lord and have grown in Him through new churches in new areas. We also hope to increase church ministries and missions and further strengthen our community impact, using the church facilities as a key plank in that. We are really excited about what God is doing and what God will do in the future. It's a vision that will require all of us to generously use our God-given gifts, our passion and our resource to each play a part in this becoming a reality. We only get one go at this life, and we believe that the best way to spend that is to sacrificially wring our lives out for God's glory. This is what Christ modeled for us. We hope that you are encouraged and inspired about the possibilities of this vision. And if you are journeying with us, we would encourage each of you to prayerfully consider how you can contribute to see Jesus lifted high and to see our community and region blessed and to see people saved and discipled in Him.